Jennifer Spence. I grew up in Carterville. I renovated this building. That's sort of my goal, is to renovate established brands, hopefully, and find folks that can rent them and make them flourish.
My name is Crystal Lukens. I'm the owner of the bakery here in Carterville.
I really love the donuts. It means a lot to me that it's a recipe that was my grandparents that we actually found during this process. You can't go anywhere in the country and find one exactly like Andy's, but we've gotten as close as we can, and we're fortunate to have their sugar cookie recipe, and our donuts are pretty close.
The bacon cronut is a croissant donut base, and we take maple syrup, pure maple syrup, and make a glaze with that. We also take bacon and blend it with brown sugar, cayenne pepper, and caramelize it and crumble it up in on the top. So it's got a little bit of salt, a little bit of sweet, and a little bit of heat on a very rich croissant donut. The fried green tomato BLT is a version of if a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich and a pimento cheese sandwich kind of had a baby in the South, it would be this sandwich. I like to go to off-the-wall restaurants, and I've always liked fried green tomatoes, and when we're down in the South, we try different restaurants' versions of that. It has obviously green tomatoes that we slice and bread in a panko bread crust, and those are deep fried. Then it has bacon and lettuce, and then the spicy pimento cheese that we make. Because we wanted to use local products as much as possible, that I worked with a gentleman who has it's called Devil's Breath Chili Company, but he has bread and butter jalapeno relish, and I took that and used that in the making of the pimento cheese, so it gives it a little bit of a zing, something a little bit different than what you would buy at the grocery store. And then all of that's put on a ciabatta bun, and it works out really well. Currently on the menu, we have two sandwiches that aren't listed. There's a grilled marinated portobello and a marinated flank steak sandwich. So in addition to what you see on the menu, these are also two sandwiches that are available.
I think one of the key things about Rise Above It Bakery is about delivering on the experience. We try to do that visually with the space. We try to inspire you with the repurposed element. We definitely do that with the food, not just from a delicious standpoint, but Crystal and her team's done a great job in making it very creative, something that you don't always get around here.
It's basically a sweet oil and vinegar, and I learned to make combinations of salad dressing many years ago over in Heron from a little old Italian lady who made all the slaw for Mardi Gras, like 20 gallons of slaw dressing once a year she made. This one is the one we came up with.
I've had this name for years, and it continues to prove its name. And I think when people come here, they just, I hope it brings them joy.
We love it, we're having so much fun, and we really want everyone to get down here, especially breakfast, please. Thank you.
I hope they're able to gather with friends or bring their kids or share some memories. It's about sharing a positive